Hi, this is Matt Yetta with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is
22nd.
Tuesday the 22nd, 2025. The address we're inspecting today is 6350 Southwest 172nd Avenue, Beaverton, Oregon 97007. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted some age sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So right off the bat, we are in a 1970s cast iron pipe, so an old metal pipe in the moist northwest soil all day long, every day. So even if it passes inspection today, we would highly recommend having a sewer scope every 2 or 3 years. Just keeping an eye on things. You can see at the joints where the two sections of pipe come together, you can see some pretty good wear there. So it's definitely looks about how you would expect for a 50-plus-year-old cast iron pipe. So even if it passes inspection today, we would recommend keeping an eye on it. And I think it would be wise, even maybe going into the transaction, going into the purchase of the home, knowing that this should be considered like a deferred cost item. This will need to be modernized in the future. The pipe is on the north side yard and running right towards the street, the street to the north. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. And it's kind of nice because we're on the side of a hill, so everything is moving pretty quickly through the pipe, which usually helps the longevity of the pipe and everything else. There's the 20-foot mark. Our first turn was left, and then we're taking a turn back right, so we're kind of just going right. There's a manhole cover in the middle of the road. It looks like we're going right at the manhole cover. Here again, you can see where the two sections of the pipe come together is where you typically see the wear or the aging first, and so you can see where the two sections of the pipe come together there. Some pretty, moderate deterioration at that point. That's typically where they kind of wear first. We've got a belly at 25 feet. Camera head completely submerged for a while, pushing through lots of junk, unfortunately. Still underwater, so we've got a pretty decent water belly here, and then we come out of it after about 11 feet. Somewhere in there we transitioned to concrete as we transitioned into the roadway. So the water belly starts on the property and then extends for 11 feet. Now we're in the concrete piping. Concrete piping is showing. Typically concrete doesn't last as long as the cast iron piping does. And then we're going to reach the lateral at 45 feet or so. So it looks like the manhole cover is not actually where we drop into the pipe. We're at 45, 46 feet. We're going to run a test on the line. We're going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe. Look at the pipe one more time in reverse. But it does look like, based on an 11-foot water belly, the sewer pipe does fail inspection. Recommend further evaluation and replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain repair specialist. Again, with the amount of standing water, we pushed through a lot of junk, a lot of debris. So it looked like the pipe was even in process of having some issues there. So again, I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair or replacement based on 11 feet where the camera head was completely submerged, just a sag in the line, and it's called a water belly. Lots of debris and, you know, the potential for clogging and blockage and backup. And it actually looked like it was heading towards that with the amount of stuff that we had to push through. All right, we still have some residual water making its way through, but I'm going to go ahead and start the pullback. So again, the water has been turned off, but you can see we're going to come on an area where it's not draining. So I'm going to come back to the start of the belly. Here comes our washing machine is running also. Let's wait for this to go by. Okay, the water has been turned off, and then you can see we go through and I wanted to see how much what the belly looked like with water off. So 20, we'll call it 26 feet. You can see just lots of debris. So the pipe is actually in process of having issues. Yeah, even with the water off, we've still got about a 10-foot belly, not between 9 and 11 feet between the water off and the water on. So again, the sewer pipe fails inspection. I'd recommend further evaluation and repair replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain repair specialist.